by coaching. I'm streaming. Alright, welcome back to the jungle. Gonna be playing Bel'veth, the reworked Bel'veth once again. I'm playing on my main account on Korea, here in Master Tier, and we're running the lethal tempo. So the lethal tempo gives us stacking attack speed and eventually on hit damage, and it practically does nothing in the early game because the lethal tempo does not proc on the Qs. That's very bad for us, but it ends up working out because the more and more I play new Bel'veth, the more I realize we don't even fight in the early game. So who cares? Who cares if we don't have a rune? Not me. We're against Diana this time. She'll be farming as well, and hopefully we can farm better than her. The basics of the Bel'veth change is that when you cast the Q, well, now the Q has a super long cooldown. When you cast the Q, you get bonus attack speed for 3 seconds. So casting the Qs is mostly for getting that attack speed. They deal about as much damage as an auto attack here in the early game. Yeah, they deal that AoE damage. And I guess you become ghosted when you cast the ability, so that helps too. Anyways, we're trying to farm so much because we got to get these lavender stacks. Lavender gives us more attack speed when we kill camps. And also when you pick up the coral too, that gives you 1 stack. So each camp is 1 stack, and then the objectives give you 1 too. And the more levels we get, the more attack speed we get from those lavender stacks too. So it all just plays hand in hand. Farm a lot, get gold XP and lavender stacks, and then you become very, very strong. About the time you get there too, you should have 2 or 3 items, and the enemy just really falls off at that point. So the key to getting there in the early game is always going to be to not waste your time. And that is so much easier said than done as a noob. Because you'll be done with the camps and be like, I'm good to fight here. And the answer is practically always no. No, you're not good to fight here. How dare you do anything ever? That's usually how it goes. Pull these together. Q, E, auto. Just alternate the abilities for the attack speed now. The E does more damage now. Still giving us the lifesteal, the damage reduction. The E stacks the lethal tempo. You don't want to use it first to stack it, but you know, it does it. Alright, into the river. Nice, Diana's not here yet. God bless. No backsies. Cute. And job's done. Can't really gank. Reset. Scryer showing maybe Lulu. Alright, no cancel my recall. Rectrix to the top side. Do the second clear and then maybe we can hit a champion. Keyword, maybe. Never, ever, ever seek out the attacks. If I spent time walking towards bot lane or wasting time here, it'd be so bad. You don't have to know that these ganks are bad as a noob. You just have to never, ever, ever do them and then reset, do a second clear, and then play the game. But yeah, man, wasting time on Bel'veth becomes just so brutally, obviously bad now. Isn't that weird? I'll tell you what, too. I also got invaded by a Viego the other day. That skinny white guy walked into my jungle, and it worked. It worked. Because my level 1 is that bad. Anyways, let's see. Ari 0-1. But both the side lanes winning. Not bad. The Rectrix giving us AD movement speed. Everything we got has a better AD ratio, so buying the AD in the early game is a little bit better. The jungle pet dealing more damage with AD too, which is pretty important because, well, Q, run. She flashed to smite it. Now that makes sense. You are the enemy jungler after all. My ally is dead to nothing. That makes sense. Let's take a little bit of minions here. I can't even kill that TF. Isn't that awesome? I can't even Q that. Isn't that awesome? Diana going to the top side. 34 CS. Are these raptors even up? Am I tweaking? They are not. Back to my camps. She flashed for the raptors. Amazing. Well, joke's on her. We got the respawn scuttle on the bot side, so we'll be able to hit level 6 all the same. It's so awesome, too, because, like, nothing that is really happening in these lanes matters to me. Compared to, like, other junglers, I might be stressing. Not Bel'veth. Not anymore. I'm not invading. I'm not ganking. I ain't doing nothing. What does the stock market matter if I don't make any money, huh? Alrighty. The respawn scuttle giving us quite a bit of XP. Gonna be how we hit level 6 this time. Well, close to level 6. Put a ward on this dragon for Diana. Probably just get a reset here. If she doesn't want to die, then I don't have to kill her. I could challenge her raptors, but I won't be doing that. Nope, I won't be doing anything ever. In fact, I'll just be farming my camps. I'm a good boy. I would never hit a bad guy. Guys, play safe. Oh, Nautilus died. You're a noob. Nautilus, you're a noob. How dare you do anything? I would have played safe. And never, ever hit a champion. I would never even go outside. Not without a filtered mask on and a condom, just in case. Anything could happen. Level 6, we get our true damage on hit. When we get the empowered form, we get HP. More attack speed. And then we don't get the out-of-combat movement speed anymore, oddly enough. And then when you pick up a coral for the empowered form, you also get another lavender stack. We're at 13 right now, about 7 minutes in. It's okay. Alrighty, camps don't spawn for a little bit here. But Ari's gonna reset. I can go start the dragon. I think this is fine because the TF is low on mana. They check the dragon, that makes sense. Whoa. Huh? Wait for Lulu to show in lane. Going. Should be a freebie. Q. Nice. Auto W, auto Q. I'll be taking that. Bong. Back to the camps. When the camps are down, you have to like find these little windows to do a play, and then immediately get in the car, back to the camps. Listen, the Grand Canyon looks nice. Get in the car. We're going home. Time to eat. The empowered form now only lasting 45 seconds until we get more of those stacks. Kind of a bummer. You literally have time for like one play after you get it. Because if you go back to farm, this bad boy is expiring. But good news, you don't have to make any big plays with it because there's nothing to do but farm in the early game. Amazing. Doke, Diana takes the Void Grubs. Let's start up that dragon. And they see me on the dragon. Let's go to the mid play. Diana will be showing up mid here. QW. Auto. Auto. Q. Auto. Auto. Q. Nice. These guys are noobs. I think I have time for this dragon. Sucks that I use my smite. I don't have time for the dragon. This guy has to walk into us and die. Q. Auto. QE. Auto. Auto. QW. Auto. Q. Auto. Bong. Nice. I used the E there to stack up my lethal tempo and then wail on her. Not the ideal combo, but listen, that's what we did. Lethal tempo, 78 damage. Wow. Wow. Listen, we don't have to maximize that rune, but like it's always impressive to see how little it does in the early game. Hopefully I can take this dragon, and then we'll get a reset. Taking the dragon gives us XP. Takes this bad boy off the board. Helps us scale a little bit easier. Isn't that so weird? Bel'veth likes the dragon now. It's reset. More than enough gold for that Kraken. Feeling good. Very good start to the game. Kraken Slayer into the Bork second. A lot of people have been building the Rage Blade second. Rage Blade is a fine second item. Is it better than Bork? I would guess no, but who cares? Anyways, Kraken Slayer, AD, attack speed, movement speed, every 3 autos, bonus damage. So now, quite a bit more clear speed as we go about it here. Especially as we continue to get levels. Oh, Diana taking my raptors. Oh! No thanks. No thanks. Won't be contesting that. Right to my wolves. Diana's spending way too much time just to get one camp. And if I yak off top lane, entertaining this play... Oh, kill him. Close. Then it takes too much time, so of course we just farm. I don't know how many times I'm going to end up saying this across all Bel'veth commentaries, but like, bro. Me farm. Bot lane gank not looking super viable, so we'll just go into Diana's red side. Actually, I'll go for topside scuttle. Level 9, we have the Q max. The Q cooldown doesn't feel nearly as bad now. Go for the scuttle. And of course. And of course. Well, to the Diana's Raptors now. Let's continue to play for the farm. Can I invade her blue side? Doubt it. Can I invade her red side? Maybe. Jax and Lulu. I'll just pretend like I'm walking in here and let's not take a camp. What if I just didn't do anything? Jax and Lulu probably going to be investigating. Let's go right here. And they see us, pretend to leave, and then we'll go back in. Have a lot of downtime before the next camp. Alright, pretty good. TF ulti. Nobody's here, it's just Lulu and the ADC. Diana and the TF shows mid. Dope. TF roaming bot lane now, so we shouldn't do the play. I'll just reset unless these guys want to die. Get back to my topside camps and go from there. We chance the play being around here, nothing pans out. Doesn't have to, but it's always disappointing. It's always disappointing to show up and then what? I don't get a free kill? Where my hug at? To the topside, Vamp Scepter Dagger, just whatever components we can get. Once we complete the Bork, it's a big spike. Getting the components, it's whatever. Nice, my red buff's here. You don't have to use the Qs immediately as you get them. You just want to use it for the bonus attack speed. Diana into top lane again. It's whatever. Eventually, her free kills will stop working out as we enter the mid game. And then we have a chance. Level 13 will be our next big spike. Get the E maxed. Level 11, second point in the ulti is also good. Alright, so I'm almost done with my camps, and then the Diana did that gank, and she still has to be clearing. But my bot lane resets, so I guess I'll just... Never mind. You know me. Guess what I'm doing. Diana's there. Nice. I mean, she's not going to be done with her red side for even longer. Nice, come and get it. Save my smite. Whoa! Sweeper. Oh, it's warded. Now don't walk into that bush. Who's in there? Bad guys. Amazing. Nautilus, get in there. A swing and a miss. Waiting. Nice. Q, auto E. W. Eventually here, Q. And Kaisa doesn't finish the kill. I can't get my ulti. Nautilus ints. It is what it is, man. Enough visits to the ball lane. I think we know what's going on down here. We try for the play. It fails. It's going to get that turret, though. It's just a bummer. It's just a bummer, isn't it, Nautilus? That hook hit nobody, didn't it? Hey, you'll get him next time, okay? Keep your big head up, okay? You blockhead idiot. To the top side. The dragon is spawned, but that's too bad. My camps are up. I'll be doing my camps first. Oh. Ooh. Get stunned. And Q. And... no Q. I can try for the Rift Herald. Can I try for the Rift Herald? Sweeper. Trying for the Rift Herald. Pull this bad boy up to the left so I don't get found in the pit without form. I won't have any way to escape. Diana, not checking it just yet. Have a pretty good chance to 50-50 it. We'll do that. Q, auto E. Amazing. Amazing. You guys don't back me up. And the Rift Herald turns away so my E doesn't proc the I and I don't get the true damage plus the smite. Amazing. Well, that went perfectly awful. This really slows me down. 2 deaths is so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. The commitment here was bad, and then because my bot lane doesn't just stop the Diana from walking there, it's so bad. Nautilus could exist there, and that shit doesn't happen. God bless Nautilus. Hey, even the things you don't do are bad. Isn't that something? Well, Bork is a long way away. We're down on tempo. The enemy gets to do fights before I can be there. It is what it is. Okay. Okay, kill him, Olaf. Close. It's a lot invested by these guys, so maybe I can clean this up. Get in there. Get in there. Nice. Onto Lulu. Q smite. Auto. Auto. Q. Auto. Auto. Ulti. This will be Jack's TP. Auto. Q away. Q away. Let the... Oh my god. Let the Ahri do her thing. There you go. QE. Boom. Since Jax doesn't have his E, he can't use it there to live. Let's get into the Diana's camps now quick. When you get a kill, when you get an assist in this mid-game, you have to rinse the camps at record speed. Yeah, you're pissed, aren't you? You're pissed, aren't you, Diana? Q, help. Diana coming to the red buff. I'm going to try to cut her off first. What are we doing? Why does she Q that? Kill this guy. Q, auto W. Auto E. Nice. Bong. Q. Pop, 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 pop. Smite. On to the next camp. Nice charm. Nice. So you always got to be rolling here with Bel'veth. Something good could happen at any moment. If you ever become a poopy pants loser, you're going to lose that opportunity. All right. Now I can do a full clear, and we are rolling. Yes. Yes. Although we can reset for the completed item, right? We're not going to do that. We have the Bork in base. Better to stay on the map, get all the camps you can, and then reset. Therefore, you can do a play off the reset with the items, and the enemy won't have any time to take these camps. If I reset right now, Diana could reset to my red side, and then take this shit. That's not going to happen. Level 13, have the E maxed. Our next spike will be level 16. And we get the final point in that ulti. That's when this champion truly becomes Thanos, man. 80 lavender stacks where we get to maintain the form forever, and we get all these bonuses as we get the final point in that ulti. Bork into the terminus now. Terminus will be our late game damage, similar to like Last Whisper and whatnot, giving us percentage, armor, and magic pen for the on-hit. Still need to scale. You know what we're up to. Oh, lost the form. Nice. TF tried to ult onto Olaf. I thank God I have the winning team. Oh. Blade of the Rune King. AD. Attack speed. Lifesteal. 9% of the enemy's current HP on hit. That applying with the E. Our auto attacks, of course, and with that lethal tempo, becomes very, very, very brutal. To even to a squishy target and to a tanky target. I'm waiting for the raptors. Alright, to the dragon. At least one guy watching is like, yeah, it's so easy when your team does everything. Listen, man, if you're on NA or EU, your team's going to do nothing, lose, and it won't even matter. You will be able to get to 3 items, no problem. And then just take over. Bong into the enemy Krugs. Uh-huh. Smite those. Job's done. Diana looking for my red side. There's nothing to find there. Alright. Into my top side now. We can find Diana. Collapse on this. It's time to fight. Q. Nice. The flash. Q. Eventually here. Q. Smite. W. Nice dodge. Auto, 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 auto. Close on the charm. E. Close. Q. Eventually. Okay. W the jacks. Nobody's committing. Q. Auto, auto, auto. Q. Auto. E. Close. Wow. Nice. We accidentally dodged that. It's whatever. E. W. Q away. Let my team finish the kill. Easy. To the Baron. I'll be able to heal mostly back to full HP here. E. So much for the Baron. Q. And... Q. Oh. Eventually. Eventually. Q. Q. Eventually. QW. Never mind, he's too fast. Back to the camps. If I'm alive and breathing. I'll do my bot side camps. We'll be playing on the top side for that Baron eventually, so might as well. Man, we had that Baron. Bro, the E lifesteal is so crazy. Nice, we have the terminus in base too. Instead of invading or doing anything like that, we have so much gold. Let's go spend it, and then the real fun begins. Terminus! Terminus is such a crazy item. Get the magic resist. Terminus, AD attack speed, 40 magic damage on hit. Armor and magic resist that stacks up as we hit them. And percentage armor and magic pin that stacks up as we hit them. So, that gives us percentage pin. We have physical damage on hit with the Kraken and the Bork. And then... true damage with our passive. If you were to build the Rage Blade, you'd have some magic damage on hit as well. Lethal Tempo, dealing adaptive damage too, so it could deal physical or magic. Sweeper. No noobs in here. Me and Olaf could easily duo this bad boy. Just checking it out. I think it's fine to start. Yep. Diana shows bot. The second Diana shows bot, easy. Look at how fast we kill this. And smite. Boom. It's so much XP for us, it's so good. Now with the empowered form, 80 stacks, we maintain our ulti forever, and we get so much extra bonuses. Okay. Q, auto, auto, auto. Q smite. He's gonna jump away. ADC is gonna die mid. Let's take some camps, and then we'll help out with top. Here comes Diana. What do you need help with? It's Jax. W. Q. That guy's dead. On to Diana here. Q. Pop, 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 pop. Eventually. Q. Pop, pop. You're dead. God, we deal so much damage. Q. Alright. Whoa, their bot lane keeps pushing mid? Don't mind if I do. It'll be TF here. Q. As much damage as we can for now. Get stunned. It's whatever. Auto. Q. Q. E. Get stunned again, I see. Sorty. Guess I'm dead now. Any TF ultis? Back to base. Well, if I was a little faster, I would have killed him. He doesn't have Zonius. Merc treads into Death Stance. Don't even have to wait for HP. Our E will get us back to full HP, no problem. Bracken dealt 13, Bork 15, alright. Oh. So yeah, bonus 400 HP with the ulti now. Bonus 25% of the attack speed, very nice. 25% of total attack speed, I'm pretty sure. Bonus range on the attacks, bonus percentage, HP. 3 items in this level 16 is truly where it all comes together. Dude, having the ulti forever too just feels so weird. Moving up. So now we want to be as far up the map as we can, waiting for a play. I don't have to farm as much. Mr. Jax getting CC'd. There's the ulti. That guy's just dead. I'll be taking the minions. Spawn the funny ones. Hit the turret. It would only be TF and Diana down here. They better be quick. Q away. Hit the turret. Q away. W. Yanara's rotating, so I'm not going to take this. E. Q. Nice, he's just dead. He's just dead. That's all the damage, man. That's the lethal tempo. That's all the items combined right there. That guy was full HP, just dies from the EQ auto. Holy. Q. Q. Auto W. Q. Gets CC'd. Flash away. Alright, man. Never mind. Never mind too much. I'll heal back to full off mid-wave. Let my team clean that up. Push mid. Funny minions. See what a nuisance you can be? So long that you don't get fixated on one lane and you're just staring at it. If you're moving and grooving, Bel'veth can be so crazy. Alright. Trading kills bot, TF respawns here. We get this inhib, no problem. Maybe I can get the top turret as well. Kai'Sa's pushing bot, so we're not going to group with her. We're just gonna do our own thing. Red card. Blue card, I see. Q. Q, smite W. Q. Q away. He snaps the cold card. E, we do not care. Alright, 3 inhibs down. Enjoy. Red card salute. QW. Go away. Man, we have all these minions, but everyone's resetting. Let's play for the next Baron then. Take a couple camps. Holy shit. Bel'veth is so crazy, man. Okie doke, Death Stance, and then... Honestly, I want Hullbreaker last. Hullbreaker sounds very cool. 1 minute on that Baron, I'll just do a full clear towards it. Might as well, we can continue to stack and whatnot. If I move up the map, that's also a good option. Honestly, why not a little bit of both? Let's see, Lethal Tempo has dealt 800 damage. If I can show you that damage, that number after one fight here in the late game, you're going to be like, what? It can easily deal like 600 damage all by itself. TF into top lane. Don't have a bot wave. I have a really good flank on the fight. Also push mid. Choosing to flank. Q. Oh, let me get involved, please. Q. Okay. W. Alright, man. Alright, man. That's all she wrote. My team killed them all without me. Man. Let's push. 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 Alright, GG. Final score 8-2-4. Bork dealing 2k. Kraken dealing 1.8. Terminus dealing 700. Wish we got more late game fights, but that's how it goes this time. Ay, ay, ay. Okie doke. That's going to put us at Masters 366 LP. Final damage dealt 16,000. Game would have had to go to about 32 minutes before we get the ultra team fights. Not necessary this time. But yeah, that's Bel'veth. That's Bel'veth and Master tier, and that's just how you scale and win. Even with a couple mistakes with the 2 deaths, since I had that winning team, we got to sail into those late game scenarios. But even with absolute losers, it would still be totally playable, so long that we stayed on the same course. So let me know what you think with an upload like this, playing in higher elo, playing on the main account, and let me know what you think about the new Bel'veth. And bye group coaching. Alrighty, bye-bye. If you've been wanting to try coaching but thought it wasn't very affordable, we now have group coaching, which is going to be limited slots but cheaper than the regular hourly coaching, and it will give you access to a 1-hour session with a group twice a week, so we can hit both time zones. In those sessions, we'll do VOD reviews, questions and answers. We'll have the champ request stream now exclusive to just the group here. And then sometimes there will be guest challenger players that stop by too. And this will all be in its own Discord where you get to talk to the other dedicated Bobs that are trying to climb and learn more. Alrighty, see you there.